everybody, this is Liz from Liz, and I welcome you to this episode of knitting, dyeing, and several shenanigans. This episode, I think it should be like, what's next? Because damn it, I finished 2 projects, one that I've already talked about to you like several times, and another one that I'm not sure if I have talked about it because it was a very fast test knit in between things, and yeah. And since then, I'm like, okay, let's cast on the next thing. But I was dreaming of this big, huge cardigan, and then I was like, okay, maybe I should propose to do a knit along. And then I was like, yeah, but it's going to be springtime and maybe it's too warm for a large project and maybe people won't like that. And I was like actually happy that I had my yarn and all that and kicked up, but I didn't cast on, and I really don't know why. There wasn't really an excuse, but then I took out 2 whips from last year that I really want to finish, and I was like, okay, maybe I should just focus on those 2 for a while and, you know, let the flow come or go or whatever, and I'll see what I will cast on. So in the end, I took up 2 things, which one was a test knit for Meiju for last year, and I think it's the 2nd test knit ever that I didn't finish on time, and I don't actually remember why, because I really like it and I really want it, so I really don't remember why. Maybe I should just watch my podcast back then, I don't know, but I think I really had other stuff to do and I didn't finish it. Anyways, I will put a picture over here and the name because I don't remember the name. I'm really bad with names. Anyways, thank God we have editing tools, and then I can put it, down here. And then there's Knit Graffiti's Scribble Zigzag shawl that I have the most amazing yarn for it. Well, okay, it's my yarn, but I mean, I have put on the side some Psyche, which is my single with silk, which is very airy and very breezy. And I've done a part of this shawl, but then again, I think it was the same period with the test knit of Meiju, and I put both of them on the side because I had to knit something for Trellis that was really like more in a hurry, but I can't remember what it was right now. So I'll put a picture of both of them, and I really want to do the both of them at some point. But this year I was also very onto my Make 9 list, and I've actually finished 3 items from my Make 9 list, and that has never happened. Like every year I'm doing a Make 9 list, and every year I fail to even do one of them. So like, come on. So I'm really proud of that, and I was like ready to cast on an iron sweater by Ellie Skin Deer, and I have all the yarn kicked up again, and it's iron, it's gonna be fast, and I was like, okay, let's do this before it's like really warm and it's just perfect. I'm gonna finish it in no time. And I wanted to do this over this weekend, but this weekend kind of hit me, I don't want to say hard because it wasn't that hard, but the last 2 to 3 weeks I was very busy dyeing and preparing lots of pre-orders and an order for a yarn store, which is great because I got to be busier, and I really thrive when I'm busy. But also every year in springtime I always get a period where I feel that I'm burnt out and I can't do lots of things, and I don't know, I'm trying to be very cautious not to be burned out. Like every year in springtime But this weekend I got my period, and again it hit me, low pressure, very tired. I slept almost the whole weekend. On Sunday, Shamika, my friend from the US, she was having a knit-a-thon. She was knitting for food, and I wanted to support her, and I literally like I couldn't like even look at my screen. I was just going on Instagram, putting something, you know, and then I was out. And I have to say, I'm still a bit in this mood, lingering. So I didn't cast on the sweater I wanted. And then I get an email by Meiju, and she was having a task knit for the book that she's preparing, and I'm like so amazed because I really love her work. I really think she has to be so much out there, and people have to talk about her because I really love her work. And you know, guys, I want a cardigan, and I want a cardigan with pockets. I almost said socks, I don't know why, but anyways. And she's also putting the option of a hoodie. Like, what? So, of course, I saw it. It has so many cables, and it's so amazing, and it's so big that I said, yes, I want it. I want to do it. And it will also have a version as a pullover. And so she tagged me that I was, you know, good for the test knit, and she was like, would you like to test knit the pullover? And I was like, no, I was actually thinking of the cardigan. I've been like dreaming of cardigans and stuff. And she's like, okay, yeah. And now I also was dreaming of a green, of a new colorway, of a dark green. And then Monday morning came. So today, yesterday, no, what day are we? So today we're Tuesday the 13th. Yeah. And that happened in the evening of Saturday. So I was like really off. So on Sunday, I walked the kind, and I just came by from the studio, and I just put some minis in various different dye compositions to just try. And then I went to bed again. So yesterday, on Monday, I actually dyed the skeins of my dreams for this cardigan, and I really liked 3 versions. And because in minis you can't really see the exact colorway that it will be in 100 gram skein, because they take so much more color, and they take more color because I just put a few of them in a big quantity. But it didn't go to waste, because whatever dye was left I used, and there wasn't a lot used. So I was dreaming of a peacock colorway, but then darker green. So the 3 favorite ones was this peacock. I have no idea how it looks like because there's lots of sun, so I'm like, okay. So this is actually, there's been a debate about this color. It looks greenish to me in the first sight, but it could be also like labeled as a blue. Cameras tend to show greens more into bluish shades. So this is actually a very peacocky color, teal color. Then there's this one, which is a darker green, okay? And then there's this one that is like a really dark green, like my Star Wars, that is a very dark blue, but this is a very dark green. And I love the 3 of them. So many ideas came to my mind, like, should I fade the whole cardigan? Should I just play with, you know, the 3 colors, or just the 2 of them, or I don't know. And I dyed those 3 colorways in TK, and they are that I'm gonna use. And as much as I love this, because it's gonna be a very big cardigan, I don't want it to be so bright. So I'm actually gonna go with those two. I can show you more, I can say more, but oh my God, I'm so excited. Can you tell? Yeah, like, can you tell? So now I really hope that I can cast on tomorrow or after tomorrow, probably after tomorrow. So first of all, I need the yarn to dry. Second of all, I'm doing, since last October that I went to visit Natalie by night in Belgium, we decided to do a collaboration and design something with both our yarns. And so she designed the first part of the shawl, and then it was about my turn to design the second part of the shawl. And of course, with all the work and all the things, I had an idea that I wanted for the design, but feeling really down this weekend. The only thing that I did actually was on Friday, I took out some books and I wrote down the ideas that I had. Well, I remember the ideas that I had, but I actually decided which stitches I wanted and everything, and I actually wrote them. So now I hope until I have until I am ready to cast on this beautiful, exciting test knit, I will be able to have finished writing down and also knitting those sections, the second section of that shawl, so then I can just drop it to Natalie and I'm like, your turn now, you know. But it's good. I'm really happy and excited. I can't wait to show you. Okay, so that's all the things that are happening, and that's why I haven't really cast on something new. But yeah, I finished 2 projects. One is with my yarn, the other one is not. And okay, let's start. So what am I wearing? I'm wearing, as always, well, almost, my Slice of Light shawl. And I have already told you that I want to do another one, but I'm like, want to cast on all the other things, so And also, talking about Suzanne is having a mystery knit along, and damn it, I've just said yes to a huge test knit. Like, Suzanne, why? But the knit along starts on the 21st of May, and my test knit is until the 15th of June. So depending if I have had the time to work a lot on my test knit and I'm advanced, I think I'm gonna get into the Suzanne, the Susu MCAL. Oh, I can't wait! It's so much. It's so exciting. Like, how can I then finish my whips? Anyways, let's not get sidetracked. So here it is in all its glory, the Star-Crossed Sweater by Jacqueline Sislak. And as I have already said to my previous podcast, this was the main color, was a natural ship, the natural color of the ship that it was made of, and it comes from a farm in France. And actually in the label, it wasn't written how many meters it was, but it looked like a heavy worsted. So I was like figuring I had 3 of them, so maybe I have 600 meters. So either I can do a colorful sweater or I can do a chunky shawl, which actually was my first idea for those. But then changed my mind. I wanted a sheepish, woolish sweater, so I've decided to do the Star-Crossed by Jacqueline Sislak, and I really love it. The only thing that I didn't like about this sweater is that it's top up. It's so you start knitting from the top up, bottom up. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, bottom up. So I actually could have, if it would be the other way around, I would have been able to go a bit further down with my main color, but that's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. I actually would have, if I would have started with the main color for the second sleeve, I think the main color would have finished here, and then I would have had to go with two of those colors, but it seemed too funky, so I just started with the contrasting color of the first sleeve I did, and actually did a negative of, so the sleeves are the negative of each other. I really like it. It's really cool. It's very boxy, so sometimes if I don't watch how I'm standing, like it's gonna gulp here and here, it like feels like I have 4 boobs or whatever. But and it's really large, and also because I choose a very rustic fabric, you know, you can see it like dangling outwards on the behind. But I guess, you know, when I have my arms down, it has this little bell shape, which I really like. And I think it's like it's very appropriate to either wear it with like a dress, a very light dress, or with a long, how do you say, chemise, with a long, you know, like men's shirt or whatever, you know. But I think something with, you know, cute buttons, or I don't know, a cute long top, and it's really great. The other colors that I've used, I will have to go on my Ravelry and update everything if I haven't done, but the lightest, the orange and the blue is Pearl Soho's, it's a Pearl Soho yarn that I had done a beanie with those two, and now that was left, and I still have more. And this one, the color for the second sleeve is Jill Draper makes a DK. I don't remember which one, but I will try and update everything on my Ravelry if I haven't done, but I think I have. Anyways, that's it. Stargirl Sweater by Jacqueline Sislak. Sorry. So the next finished object that I have for you today is something that I had to test knit for Nancy Ritchie, which is on Instagram as Getting Pearly With It, and I love Nancy. So if you're new to my channel, or you haven't, you know, or you're more recent, Nancy is one of my favorite people that I met in New York, and we had really a fun time going from place to place. And also the second time that I went there, she was the first person on my first day to meet, and I actually took her in my favorite places in New York, and she's been living like for 10 years at least in New York, and the places that I took her, she didn't knew them. And I mean, that was an amazing day for me, and I would really cherish that day forever. Yeah, with her. So this is the vest. So actually she uses a very chunky yarn, and I didn't have such a chunky yarn in my stash or in my yarns to dye, so I just decided to go with 2 DK, with 2 DK or 2 RN, 2 RN weights knitted together. And actually my gauge was a bit smaller, but it was okay. It's just that my end product is a bit higher. So I will strip for you and I will just put this, okay. So this is the Fringe Vest. It hasn't come out yet. I think it's coming out this week or next. So I really went with a light fringe, and actually the original pattern, like the bag is coming just a bit more down, but I actually really like it because I don't have something that is like so high. So for me it was like perfect. That's the result I wanted. So if you decide to do this and end up with a slightly smaller gauge, it doesn't really matter. It just will take this, you know, a bit upper. Then the other projects, you could see that this could have been a bit here, you know. But I haven't blocked it because, well, I don't like to block, but that's just me. So it's really cute, it's really light, it's really nice, and it warms your bag. I haven't really worn it yet because I feel it's too cold for me to wear right now with this weather, because when there's wind here, and with the wind I'm really cold. But I think maybe in a week or two, or maybe even the weather is going to be warmer, I think I will be wearing it, you know, in the evening or night or whatever. Anyways, I don't know yet. We'll see. So that's what I had to show you for finished objects, and this one is actually the third piece that I have made for my Make 9. So you see how I'm getting distracted from my Make 9 list? That's what's happening apparently every year. Like, I'm ready to cast on the first project of my Make 9, and then a Tasney, the cardigan of my dreams. Suzanne makes a mystery knit along. You know, like, come on. It's okay. We're gonna get there. And because I said I wasn't going to cast on the sweater by Skin Deer, there's a second hat on my Make 9 that is by Caitlin Hunter. So I'm like, at least let's do the hat. And my Make 9, I haven't been very smart this year because there's like almost only sweaters, like big, huge projects. Like, come on. But I think, okay, my dream cardigan could be definitely, you know, like take the place of one of those, right? Because I really want a long cardigan. Anyways, okay. So now, what should I show you? The two colorways that I've done in my mohair base, Poseidon, my silk mohair base, that I just want to keep for myself, but I have to put on the shop because, like, that's my job. Like, I need to eat. Oh my god. Or should I show you the yarn that I ordered and after a month and a half finally arrives? Okay, I'm gonna show you first the yarn that I ordered and that after a month and a half arrives. Okay, so I have already caked them. So it's self-striping yarn. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Well, I haven't really knitted with self-striping yarn. Only one by well, what's her name? I'm sorry about my hands, but I was like so excited yesterday or 2 days before with the grains that I definitely put like my hands in it. I don't know. Was it Biscotte? I don't know. It was a yarn that Cécile from like a Bal Tricoté had given me, and it was blue and green. Anyways, and I finished it last year with a sock along. So anyway, this year I was talking with my friend Flavie, and she was showing me some beautiful socks that she was doing, self-striping, and I asked her, oh, where did you get them? And she get them from a French dyer, which makes self-striping yarn, and the name is Le Bruit des Aiguilles. Le Bruit des Aiguilles. So it's like the sound of the needles. And she had 50 grams, so I took 250 grams and 1 DK. So I'm thinking with the 250 grams to just go round and round and round and just knit a tube at a time, and then, you know, pick some contrasting color from mine and do the heel, the toes, maybe the ribbing, I don't know. Yeah, haven't really thought about it, as you can see. So the first colorway is, I'm not sure if I can see, it's Stay Out of the Forest, and is this colors. Now here you can see a bit more. So it's a light beige, a reddish, orange, like a rust color, then a green and a blue, and then again this sequence. and I like it. I like the moodiness. So I'm not sure if I like the really light part, but I think it adds a lot, you know, with the contrasting colors. I really enjoy it. Yeah. But for me, it has, you know, the green and the blue, and then the reddish, like the rusty and the more white color. The more white also feels, for some reason, to me as a more cold neutral. So I think I would have liked also to have a warmer tone to give a balance, but I definitely like it. Then there's another one, which is, the name is, I'm sorry, I can't see the name, I'm sorry, because I have put it like that so I can see the stripes. And I like this one because it really reminds me of the sea, because it has bluish tones, but I really like, again, this same rusty color that this one has. So for some reason I wanted them to be more different, but she didn't have lots of options available in her website at the time that I ordered. So I was like, I'm not gonna order just one, so let's take this one as well. But I think that this one I might give to my mother, because she has never knitted socks and she wanted to, but I don't have other knitting sock needles to give her. So I don't know, I think I should order, well, there's always been my you know, I've always thought that we would have finally a festival to get her Addy trio needles, because she doesn't like the magic loop, and I'm doing the magic loop. And I actually found 3 Addy trios that I had, so maybe I'll just give her mine. But I also wanted it to use to just do my, you know, my little going around tube. So I'll see, I will either give her my needles and my cake, whatever, and then order some more. But she might go to France to visit my sister, so I will tell to my sister to maybe order some Addy trios by Lily Come To, and then she will have her trios. So we'll see, it depends. And then last but not least, it's Anxiety is a Liar. It's the DK that I got. It is more pink than I would like. Actually, I really like the colors, except maybe this baby pink, but that's just me because I'm not a baby pink person. But with the other 3, I really like it, and I think it's gonna be really cool. And of course, I love the name Anxiety is a Liar, because damn it, guys, don't listen to your anxiety, because it's a fucking liar. And I'm sorry about my words, but it is. So sorry, not sorry. Whatever. Yeah, I like it. I actually, with this one, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do DK socks, which I've been dreaming for a very long time to do DK socks. But on the other hand, I would really love to see a self-strapping hat. Definitely in the beginner, in the larger part, it might not even do stripes, but I think it's gonna be really cute to do maybe, you know, a long one. I don't know, maybe that's also an idea. So we'll see. That's what I got from Le Bruit des Aiguilles. Please look her up, and it's really cool what she does. I really love it. I can't wait to knit it. I don't know when. I was actually thinking, because last year around this period we did the sock along, and I was like wondering, do you have enough socks? Do you want to finish some socks? Do you want us to do a sock along? Would you like us to do now the sock along or in the summer? I'm actually thinking that I want to knit socks now, but with all the things that I just told you, I think it's not gonna be really, you know, doable. But then I don't have smaller projects, so maybe I should cast on a sock right now to have on the go. Or maybe we should just have a sock along for the months of the summer and, you know, just share the sock fun. I don't know, just let me know. Okay, so the two colorways that I've done in Poseidon, I'm just looking if I have the other one in a regular base, but I don't, so sorry. So the one that I do have, and it's actually from my stash, because it was in pre-orders. This is Escape Now. You've seen it so many times by now. It was one of the special colorways I did for Indian Tango. And here it is in all its glory in my Eros base, which is a single with Stelina. And my friend Oslo Niter Lotte pre-ordered some in this base because she knows how amazing it would have turned in this base. And so I did 3 more skeins for me. There's no shame. I don't know what I'm gonna make with them, but I don't know. And then they're so cute by themselves, but they're amazing. But then look at Escape Now in Poseidon. My God, the fluffy dream. So now should I put them together? Should I not? And if I don't use the Poseidon Escape Now colorway, should I use it with the freaking bacon colorway? Oh my God, got those two together. It's like a dream. And now I'm thinking about all the sweaters that are striping, because this striped, or this striped, or even this stripe. I'm blowing my mind. Yeah. Like, how can I be with my mind and with my ideas and with all the things that I want to do? Like, come on. I know what the problem is, but I like to sleep too. And I also like to eat too. And I also like to read too. Damn it. Okay, so I really hope you would like Escape Now and the Poseidon base. There are 5 skeins available, and there are 5 skeins of freaking bacon. And actually, I was talking in my stories on Instagram, I don't know if you've seen that these 2 colorways, wait, I'm gonna grab less skeins. So these 2 colorways are actually the same colorway. It's just that freaking bacon has just one more step than this one. And the step is to get it darker. So actually, Escape Now is Anakin in Star Wars going to the darker side and becoming freaking bacon. Yeah, I really like this analogy, so I might say it again in the future. I'm really proud of my nerdy, you know, like comparison. Yeah, that's who I am. I'm actually a nerd, if you didn't know. So that's actually what I had to say to show you for the moment. I'm really excited, and hopefully by the next time I will have cast on my test knits. I will not be able to show you a lot, but maybe just a bit. And that's not because I don't want to, it's just that I have to follow some rules, right? Yes. So let me know in the comments what you're doing, if you'd like us to do a sock along right here, right now, or in the summertime, and right here, right now, and in the summertime. If you want to, if you're thinking of getting into Suzanne Summer, Sosunet's Mystery Knit Along, I actually will try to do some kits, but that's not really sure. I haven't really seen the guidelines that she's showing, that she's saying for the colorways, but I might do some. I'm also thinking of putting some yarns on sale as a spring sale, but it's also because my RS base, as you know, and my Era base are not anymore the same. So I was thinking maybe the older ones can get a 15% off. So yeah, I think that will be happening tomorrow. I will be working on that, so I will let you know. But I think that up until this is posted, you'll have already the sales. If it's not yet up, just don't worry, it will be. And if you're following me on Instagram, of course, I will say it over there as well. But I think that everything will be set up until this beautiful video of myself will be out there. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day, week with lots of knitting and creating what you like. And don't forget, colors power, fiber is our weapon. Love you guys.